It may come as no surprise to you that I'm often contacted by people who have just had the worst dream of their life. It's unsettling and nerve-wracking to wake up from a dream that was so horrific. It's unlike anything you've ever seen before. You don't know if it's a warning, if something terrible is going to happen to you, if you're having a nervous breakdown, or if something might be going to happen to a family member. It's terribly worrying. Well, here are some things to think about if you've had a dream like that. The first thing you need to do is to make a record of it. Write it down, type it into a computer, or record it on a tape recorder. Whatever makes sense to you, just capture the dream in as much detail as you can. Then forget about it for a couple of days. Walk away from it. Then when you've had a chance to recover from the shock of it, talk to somebody about it. A trusted friend, a family member, your spouse, or a counselor or a pastor, anybody that you feel comfortable confiding in. Talk about the dream out loud. Not expecting to understand it right away, but just to get it out of your system and into words. That is going to help you relax and be able to take a step back from it, feel more objective about what it was, and start to put the pieces of the puzzle together. If you're going through a crisis in waking life, it's likely that you might have a crisis dream. You might dream of floods or earthquakes or the end of the world or a terrible axe murderer stalking you and breaking into your house. Really ugly, dark images are frequent in crisis dreams, and they're not a sign that you're losing your mind or that something terrible is going to happen. Stress is the most common cause of nightmares, particularly if they push your buttons. If you had something unsettling in your childhood, financial worries, or a rageful parent, for example, something fairly innocuous can trigger really deep-seated anxieties and trigger a nightmare. So those are some things to look for. If your boss just told you off, or if you're uncertain about the financial future that you're facing, those kinds of uncertainties can trigger crisis dreams. It doesn't mean the worst is going to happen or the dream's going to come true by any stretch of the imagination. Also, more sensitive and creative people are more prone to nightmares. They get overstimulated throughout the day just because of their sensitivity, and they'd be more inclined to feel full and stressed out by the end of the day and to have really broad-based kinds of nightmares. If you've had a bad dream, take the best care of yourself that you can, because the odds are you're facing something stressful. Eat properly, get some exercise, those kinds of practical things. Get some aerobic exercise if you can. That will help burn off some adrenaline. If you're having panic feelings, talk to someone about that. Don't bottle them up. Keeping stress to yourself is something that compounds that sense of overwhelm. The more you can talk about it, the better you will feel. Then, if you need help with a dream, contact somebody who knows about dreams. I'd be happy to help you. Other people, other experts are out there. Everybody is working and talking about dreams now. Get some advice and weigh it for how practical it is. But don't let your worst dream shake you and make you think something terrible is going to happen. It's just a reaction to what's going on in your life, not something that's falling apart inside of you.